This is an all-in podcast.
For sure.
No, we do like a coin flip. We do a coin flip system. Either you succeed or you fail. Like, there is no, like, I rolled a 16. No, it's a nat 20 or a nat 1. All or nothing.
As we're recording.
You know, sometimes it is like that, though. We are.
Yeah.
All right.
Anna. Introduce yourself. Okay, hi. I'm Savannah, or commonly known as Anna, because why not? And I'm the DM for this campaign, Realm of Aishai, and how do you pronounce it? Amnesia?
Yeah, we called it
Amnesia.
Because I made one mistake once.
Before.
When your group chat makes your typo live on forever.
Pretty much.
It's fine. I'm fun. I'll make some other funny mistake, and then that can be the name.
So good.
These are my players. They're a bunch of nerds. I've been playing with Sarah, Hannah. Oh my gosh, I only ever call you Vega.
You can call me Vega. It's cool.
That's your name, though. Vega. That's not on your birth certificate?
It is actually, just like the F on my birth certificate is to pay respect. I was assigned respectful at
I
birth.
thought F stood for fuck.
No, it's assigned respectful.
Like, this baby is gonna fuck once it's old enough.
No.
There are two genders, fucker or
Motherfucker.
Will we introduce your guys' now?
I'm Sarah. I've been playing with Anna for a while. I've been playing D&D for 5 years now, and I have a lot of dice.
So many.
Truly the Laura Bailey of our generation.
Yeah, but you got those dice via some fucked up inheritance. Like, you're a trust fund kid, basically, only instead of money, it's with dice.
I'm the rich person of this group.
Yeah, you're the rich. In dice, actually, yeah, you're old money, I'm new money. Oh, fuck.
Hannah,
Okay.
good.
What's her face? Like,
Okay. I'm Hannah. Anna has been my first DM and my only DM, because I don't count those 2.5 sessions with Sarah and Cass.
I remember those
I've
names.
been playing D&D for 2.5 years, because Anna. And I also have a lot of dice, but I bought all of mine with my hard-earned money.
I bought a lot of
paying
mine
tuition.
too.
Oh boy. Here's everything you need to know about me. I'm a lesbian. I have a cut on my middle finger, and it looks weird.
I don't know.
And I'm an art major.
Oh god.
Alright. Cass, it's your turn.
Oh shit. Why am I? Okay, I thought I was going to be last.
C
Best
comes
for last.
before V.
Yeah, okay. We're not going in alphabetical order. I'm Cass. I've been playing Love with People since like May this year because I've known Sarah for like a little over 3 years. I've known Anna for like 2 years, and I've known Hannah for like 2 years, and I met Vega when I started.
Oh my god, my laptop turned on.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I've been playing D&D for like 3 years. 3 years this December. I don't know. I have a dog. That's my main personality trait.
Look, yeah, you do. What are your
You're so
pronouns?
valid.
My pronouns are they, them.
Oh, mine
My
are too.
pronouns are she, her, or they, them.
I'm they, them. I forgot to say that.
Alright.
Last but not least.
What are your pronouns,
Vega.
Anna?
Anna.
I'm a fucking cishet.
Alright,
The one
I'm
who had
switching- I'm
Dungeons and
switching
Dragons.
to my laptop. One moment, please.
Okay. Well,
Vega.
Well, Hannah, do that. I can talk. This is going great for the start of our podcast. Anyway, I'm Caleb. You can also call me Vega, like all of these guys do. because that's kind of my thing now.
No, you had a name other than Vega.
I know. It's really funny when people talk Critical Role to me because I stole Caleb Widogast's name. But anyway, so I use he, him pronouns, and I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for about 2.5 years. The campaign we did before this was actually my first campaign, ever. So it was a really great introduction into D&D because Sarah put out a post hey, does anyone want to join us a D&D session? And I was like, you know what, fuck it, right? I want to try D&D. I'll try it. And then it was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my life. So I'm back, round 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We're all very Canadian.
Oh yeah, and I'm Canadian, so.
And a pharmacist. I think that's neat. Or are you?
I'm not a pharmacist. That is way too much school for me to go through. But I do work in medicine. So
yeah, you know shit about chemistry.
I know a little bit about chemistry.
I like balancing equations, and that's everything I know about chemistry.
That's the best fucking part, though.
It's so fun.
Guys, as an English major, I hated that part of science. Because it's too much like math.
Okay, you're valid, honestly.
Anna, guess what? I'm an art major. Math is good. You're just bad at it.
I am.
That was real aggressive.
I literally work in medicine, but screw math, honestly. I'm not good at it.
I like math.
I don't need to know math. I have a calculator on my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just ended our session you heard us talking about, but it was 2.5 years, and we're all very emotional about it because it only ended a couple weeks ago.
Oh, and guess what else?
What?
We actually speedran the campaign.
We totally did.
2.5 years. We ended it way faster than Anna intended.
Yeah, that was a lot. How the last session went. The last session that Anna had planned was really 3 or 4 weeks worth of content, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 weeks of content. But we were all chaotic impulsive, and we were okay, let's do this. Let's do that. The High Priestess is summoning a goddess. Let's just shove her right through her own portal. This works. And then we did 4 sessions worth of content in 1 session.
Banished my own
God.
Yeah, then we killed God.
Yeah.
So we might kind of slip back into those characters' personalities because 2.5 years kind of hard to go back or change. But
my name is Zora now.
Also, we are playing an Amnesia campaign, which you probably know this, but we don't have any of our memories. And so, Anna, do you want to start us off?
Oh, yes. Should I start off with a summary of the world, or should we just dive into it?
Well, I think you're gonna make a trailer.
If we don't know shit, they don't get to know shit.
Yeah. Welcome to the Realm of Ice Shine. You're our secret 5th character. You will learn when we learn.
I think we could do what we know about our world, what we would know.
Or I thought you were doing that trailer.
No, I want them to have to figure it out via context clues. This is a critical reading fucking podcast.
Let's start.
Okay. So, first, I'm going to go through each of you individually.
Alright, cool.
Okay. I want everyone to roll a d20, actually.
Oh, yeah.
First roll, guys.
I don't even have my character.
19, baby.
Natural 20. I'm not kidding.
You cast 14.
I got it at 22. We're powerful.
14.
We have...
What do we add to it?
Nothing. I think it's just deciding who's going first. Who's going first.
Yeah.
So you guys need to re-roll because you both rolled nat 20s.
My dexterity modifier is +3.
Roll for initiative to see who goes first.
Mine's only a +1.
Yeah,
so,
what's your initiative?
Cass goes first.
Thank God I bought new dice, apparently. 'Cause my first roll with Mariah was a natural 1, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. This is called character development.
Pass.
Yes. I
want to roll a history check.
A history check. Am I proficient in those?
I'm going to say not right now.
Okay, not right now.
You are later.
Maybe
History.
I don't know.
13.
I'm not even proficient in religion.
Okay, you're valid.
13.
Oh, you're
Uh-huh.
Oh,
13?
Yeah.
Cass. Derek.
Here.
And this is the only reason why you know this name. You don't see anything but darkness. You hear the sound of a woman, and she's shouting, and she's screaming, and she's crying. And my dog is at my door.
It's not going to be any immaculate production value. No, we're like actually human, so
Yeah, I mean, there'll be some editing.
probably.
No.
I guess we're going to
You
find
get it
out.
as it is.
I
If
think
there's
that
no
we
editing.
should have this time just to ourselves, just to talk shit. Like every time Anna's gone, we take over.
I love it.
I like it.
Newt Bucks.
Okay, so Derek.
Veer. Like Veer.
Veer.
Party.
Got it. Beric. So you hear the sound of a grown woman crying and screaming, and she's shouting, both in pain and anger, but you can't quite make out the words. Then it slowly fades, and a new voice comes in, and it sounds like a child almost. And what you hear is the voice saying, "And you came here in a nest?" And then it fades. And I think we're going to be great friends. And you hear another child's voice, sort of speaking with a lisp, sort of like a speech thing.
Impediment.
Impediment. Like, I like that too. And then, then it fades out. And it fades back in. What do you think, Beric? And it fades out. And the last thing you hear is, "Beric, are you really going to leave without me?" And that's it. Next person. Perseverance.
Probably.
I want you to roll a history check.
Alright, do I know if I'm proficient in it? Doesn't matter, I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I have
remember
a higher
everything.
backstory.
What's amnesia? You know everything.
Not only do I know everything about myself, I know everything in the universe.
Okay.
Oh god, now.
Like you hear the same thing. At first, you hear the sound of a crying, angry, in pain woman. Same thing. You do make out one word. And what you heard from that one is, "How could you do this?" And that fades out. Coming in.
5 words.
That's not one word yet.
Did I say one? I heard these words.
You said one word, I kinda went one phrase.
Whatever. I can't now. Nonetheless, it fades out. And you don't quite see where you're at. You know, it's like an unnatural darkness. And you hear some rubble. You feel dirt. You can't move. Your mouth tastes of mud and ice. And no matter how much you try to move your limbs, you cannot move. It's cold. and melting snow makes it more compact. You start to realize you're buried. The small pockets of air slowly begin to disappear, either from your own breathing or from the shortening of space. You still cannot move. You're suffocating. It's really hard to breathe. The mud is heavy. You're struggling. You're getting weak. You're getting lightheaded. You hear the sound of a woman calling for you. And it's almost as if to say, your time is now. And you can feel your heart beating in your ears, and you're scared. And it's just getting harder and more painful to breathe. But then suddenly, you hear the sound of a young woman screaming your name and the sound of digging. Perseverance, oh my god! Are you okay? Wake up! And your eyes open. And you see a woman, but you can't see her face right now. But behind her, over her shoulder, you see a woman cloaked in black with a white mask. And she fades. Then darkness returns. And that's it.
Can I tell you something? I have fucking goosebumps.
Yeah.
That was really good.
My mom.
Who's next?
Me, and then
Okay, full history.
fuck. Oh no! We don't add anything, right?
It's just the normal history, what you would get. Yeah.
That's an 8.
Beginning, you hear the sounds of a crying, screaming woman, angry woman. And when that fades out, by the way, you don't hear any words from her. Only Perth hears that. But when you fade away, you hear something else. You don't see anything. And all you hear is, let's see, what line do I want to give you for an 8?
Oh no.
All you can hear from the depths of the ethereal plane. Let's see, what line do you get?
Oh, okay. Hear this. You hear a woman's voice, a different woman's voice. It's muffled at first, but then it comes clear. If you do, like halfway into the middle of the conversation, if you do, many lives will be lost in limbo, and fairly, balance will be lost, and I will welcome you when you are hung at dawn's light. Choose wisely, dear one.
Oh no!
My turn!
Yep, roll history.
7.
We don't remember shit.
I'm here, what's up?
Okay. You find yourself inside of a cabin that seems to be made from wood of evergreen. A portrait of an unnaturally pale woman hangs on the wall nearby the fire pit. Long, black, natural curls framed her face and drapes along her forearms. She wore an off-white nightgown, long sleeve, and several scarves draping over her as she clutches a thick, multi-patterned quilt close in her lap. She's smiling. She looks warm. And that's all you get.
Oh fuck. Anna, can you send the line in chat?
Yes. I'm just realizing how much I muffle my language. There you go. By the way, the name is a pun on, like, deer. And then
Wow. I'm a reindeer. God.
So, we went through everyone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready to continue. We good?
Yep.
Okay.
I was born good.
Oh shit.
I don't know if our characters are, but we're good.
Yeah.
I spread
Okay.
all of my shit even more, which is not ideal. No one ask me anything.
Let's see. Okay, so you guys wake up in a cold, hard cell. Each of you guys are in your individual cell. Purse and Theoric, you guys are next to each other, like neighboring cells.
We see each other?
Yeah.
Is there a wall?
There's like a little window between the walls, but you're like next to each other. Across the way, Tiny and Newt.
Who's across from who?
So Newt is across from Theoric. Tiny, you're across from Purse. And it's bar cell. Ice is forming along the wall and a little bit on the floor, like it's that cold. You're wearing nothing but your first layer of cloak. I guess you have a cloak.
Prison is more of a titties out kind of look, really.
So we have like a cloak to keep us kind of warm, but we're just wearing like. Are we wearing shoes?
Yes.
I'm
Are they
not.
like prison clothes?
They cannot force shoes on my body.
No, it's not prison clothes. It's just
Our common clothes.
yeah. There's a guard on each side of the wall, outside the cells. There's another guard standing by like a table made out of stone. And you see different boxes right there, filled with different things. What seems to be like armor, weapon, equipment. And there's two more guards standing by the exit. The door opens, and you hear footsteps echoing in this icy hall. A man with black hair, braided back, dressed in fine furs, and what seems to be like a helmet crown that is lined with fur. He walks, pretty much he stands to where your two cells are. He doesn't look happy.
Question, he's human, right?
He's human.
Neither does Newt. Newt does not look happy as well.
The guards, the moment you see them, they stand even more at attention, and they greet him as Prince Nibrim Regron.
Spelling?
Yes.
Nip, Rim, Burblum.
Burbum.
Burglum.
Nibrim Regron.
Regron.
He looks at Purse first.
She's kind of like bouncing up and down in place, like, come on, let's go, something happened.
And then he glances at Tiny.
He's just kind of laying on the floor.
And then Varric.
Just looking around, like kind of curled in on myself.
And then he glares at Newt.
She is at the bars of the windows, holding them, glaring right on back.
He says, "You will all will receive what you deserve. At dawn's blue light, I'll sit front row to watch you all hang." That's all he says.
Question,
Yes.
who the fuck am I? Tiny Samus. Wait, Tiny doesn't say fuck. God damn
Tiny
it.
doesn't say fuck. Newt says, hey,
Tiny say fuck.
No!
you.
Is this in character?
What? Yeah, I
Newt
was...
says,
Okay.
where the fuck am I? What the fuck? Under what charges?
Ignore what Tiny said. I missed.
Tiny didn't say anything. Tiny, every time Tiny accidentally says fuck, his entire sentence is wiped from our minds.
That's our amnesia kicking in.
Oh, Tiny's in mask form right now.
We physically cannot remember Tiny saying fuck.
Tiny's in mask form, so here they pronounce.
Got it. The prince stops and looks at you. Is this one of your little acts to get out of trouble again?
I don't act.
That's why we didn't believe you the first time.
What are my charges? If you can't tell me this, you have to let me go.
He takes a deep breath and he marches straight in front of your cell. You love making you relive it, don't you?
Right now, the only thing I love is the concept of my foot up your ass. What the fuck are my charges?
He slams his fist against the wall next to the bar of your cell. And he says, "You're in here for the charges of murder."
Whose murder?
Wait, hold on. Vega's coming back in.
Yeah, Vega. When did you leave, Vega?
Sorry. It just dropped for a second. I'm assuming we're in trouble for a murder. At least you are.
Yeah. So he slams his hand. Yeah, he slams his hand against the wall, and he says, "You guys are all in prison for a murder." And he says, "For the death of my younger brother, and for the death of my cousin."
Hey, now, I don't remember murdering anyone.
Cute. I'm sorry, Tiny's so cute. Okay. Oh.
Okay,
It says under what evidence?
Confession?
I don't recall confessing. I don't
Yeah,
recall confessing. Do you have a
I don't really
sign?
recall much of anything.
I don't
It
recall
doesn't
anything.
sound like something I'd do.
I don't remember a damn thing. Do you have a signed form that I signed and my interrogator signed with my confession on it? Recorded.
Anna, I'm gonna
Do you
just
even remember what your signature looks like?
name, like,
No, but Newt is talking out of her ass.
What,
if facing away from me talking to Newt, I'm gonna just like start like kind of pushing my shoulder between the bars, just seeing if it's possible.
Because you don't have like muscle or anything, you're just a bird. Your bones and feathers.
A tiny bird.
I imagine that it's probably not wide enough for me to get through, but
It's not.
I'm giving it a try. Yeah, I like trying not to be bad.
He just looks at you, dumbfounded, and even more angry.
I'm not trying to antagonize you right now. I genuinely do not remember a damn thing. Please produce any form of writing saying that I confess to the murder of your little brother, signed by both me and my interrogator.
I have no time for this.
That's malpractice. This investigation is now void. Let me go.
I'm so confused.
I think she makes a good point.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Roll investigation.
All of us?
All of us?
Ooh.
Surprise, guys.
And all of us?
All of you.
It's not my trust you, but
Where's my fucking...
I did good.
Hey, Anna, do I add my
Anna.
proficiency bonus to that?
Do we
Yeah.
does anyone add anything to that?
Let me see. I haven't finished going through everything.
This is so confusing because now I can't just add, 4 to my intelligence rolls anymore.
I'm still adding about the same thing.
I actually have an intelligence modifier now.
I was like, 16 plus 4, that's a 20. No, it's just a 16. Purse doesn't have an intelligence modifier.
Now,
Um,
intelligence.
Just intelligence?
Yeah.
No one has investigation proficiency.
That's okay. I rolled a
So
19.
should we say these out loud since we have a podcast now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would
Me,
probably
Hannah,
help.
also known as Newt. I rolled a 19.
I got an 8 again.
Oh.
Perseverance rolled a 16.
Vieric rolled an 8, which is a +1, so 9.
Okay. I'm chewing on a bagel.
So valid.
We all investigated that, y'all.
The prince
Okay.
pulls out a bagel, just starts munching.
Intimidation tactic.
Okay, Newt. Frustrated? You sigh, and when you go to put your hands on your hips, you feel something hidden. And when you pull it out, just slightly, you see it's a key.
Newt does not react.
First,
Mm-hmm. Pardon me?
you find a rock.
Nice.
Like,
I'm gonna pull it out and look at it.
yeah, it's pretty sizable. You can hold it in your hand, but it's it can fit in your whole hand a little bit past your fingers. You
Alright.
don't know how you hit this.
Pretty good rock.
It's a damn fine rock.
I'll let you pass.
It's a 9.
Yeah. Vieric,
Yeah.
You find 3 darts hidden in your feathers.
Like
What
sticking
kind
into
of
me?
darts?
Not quite sticking into you. It's like you were holding them in place, being careful not to.
Okay.
You went to move your wing, and that's why when you noticed them.
Cool.
And Tiny. You notice there's a bird.
Last bit.
There's just a bird.
There's a raven sitting on your pillow on the floor. And there's a piece of paper scrolled in its mouth, its beak. And it looks at you.
Oh, well, would you look at that? Tiny goes over. Tiny goes over to the raven and just kind of pats it on its head and takes the note, discreetly puts it in their pocket.
Okay.
Newt says, if you're going to hang me without a reasonable trial, then at least let me have my final wish, which is for you to leave me the fuck alone.
The guards just awkwardly look at it. And they're like, you guys confess in front of the queen.
If you can't produce a piece of paper signed by both myself and the interrogator containing my confession, then for all I know, you're making that shit up.
Bill, go get the papers. I was like, why?
While this happens, Tiny's gonna discreetly, look at the paper, kind of, hide it.
The paper that you got from the raven is a list of spells.
Oh, fuck. I know my spells now.
So one of the guards left, right? So there's just one guard. All right.
One guard is
one guard and the prince.
The prince left.
The prince left. Just one guard. All right.
One guard near the cell. One guard watching the box of items.
How far?
And 2 guards by the exit.
Okay, so just Bill is gone. Which one was Bill?
The one next to your side of the cell.
Okay. Newt is going to, lean onto the fucking bars, you know how people just kind of, stick their fucking arms out with the key, hidden in her sleeve? And she's just going to, discreetly try to unlock the thing.
I'm gonna...
While Nude is doing that, Purse is gonna take, the rock in her hand and just start, thunk, 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 just to be a disruptive little shit.
I'm just gonna, I'm just, twirling the darts around in my hand, watching the guards who are still in the room, just ready, if all shit breaks loose.
The others are... What's already had?
Tiny is just kind of petting the raven.
The other guard goes to focus on you, Purse, and says, stop the racket. It echoes in here.
Purse is gonna look. Purse looks him directly in the eye and starts, doing it slightly faster. Thunk, 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 thunk.
Last warning, stop.
Oh, bite me.
Is Newt out, or did the key not work?
Oh, wait, what did you roll?
I didn't know I had to roll anything. What did I roll?
I said roll stealth to not get caught.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Okay, hang on.
Can it be with advantage because Purse is kind of distracting the guard? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's an 8. I don't know what my stealth is. What's stealth? That's Dex.
Yeah.
That's 9.
Does Newt have a bonus?
That's better. A 17.
Does Newt have a bonus to stealth?
Oh, do I am proficient?
Do I am proficient?
I didn't ask for your judgment, Vega.
But you got it.
I would put a little check mark next to each stat that you roll for, guys, just so you know what you don't have.
Yeah, that would be good.
Let me check, hold on. Yes, you do.
I am proficient.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Oh, fucking right. That's a 19.
You succeed in not getting caught, and you unlock the door.
Okay. I am going to try to quietly sneak over to Tiny and unlock his door.
Roll stealth.
Aren't there like 4 guards in this tiny like row of cells?
Newt is not smart. Her intelligence is 12.
Newt is valid.
I got
Guard. Meanwhile, the guard tries to reach through the bars
to steal
and
the
he's
rock.
pressed by the collar.
I'm
And
gonna,
tries to grab the rock out of
Oh
your hand.
shit, okay. When Newt sees the guard grab Perce by the collar, she's like, okay, this is police brutality, and she tackles him from behind.
I throw my dart. I like lean out and
Oh, is something happening?
Yeah, something's happening.
yeah.
Oh, I've been petting this here bird.
Newt like tosses the key to Tiny.
Tiny's gonna like fumble and catch it.
what else did I roll? I rolled investigation. What else did I roll?
I think
Is it
we've
like-
all only rolled investigation, except for who rolled.
I rolled stealth.
Not gonna hit.
So Newt, what does Newt roll to, like, she's just trying to, like, grab him by the neck and, like, pull him away from Perce.
Is that
Grapple is
grappling?
not on it.
Grappling?
Right?
I think
That
that's
is-
a contested acrobatics and athletics.
Okay, I'm going to roll athletics. Am I proficient in that?
I don't think so.
Oh, that doesn't matter! Fuck, natural 20!
There.
Rainbow dice. The one
Yeah.
to ally.
The gay is with you. You successfully grappled the guard.
I rolled a 9 to hit with my card. It goes flying off.
Well, maybe the guard has shitty decks.
And Tiny's unlocking the cell that they're in.
Yes. Wait, I had to roll to dodge that, right?
No, I rolled a 9 to hit. Which I'm assuming.
Oh.
For
Okay, so
Hannah,
they
you
see.
have to roll acrobatics.
Yeah, no, you failed.
Me?
No, I
I rolled
failed.
a natural 20. I didn't fail. Okay.
No, the dart.
Okay,
The
let's
dart
do this
failed.
one
Holy
at a time.
shit.
Hannah rolled a natural 20. The guard has to roll acrobatics to make sure he doesn't escape. That he's grappled for certain.
Well, that's an 8 without anything.
So Hannah's grappled him. And now, don't you have advantage on grapple when grappled? Fuck.
I think
know.
so.
Because that might cause.
I think it's if a creature is restrained, don't you get advantage? I don't remember how
I
this
don't know.
works.
Hang on. I'm opening my book. Now you've done it. You've made me open my book.
For the
Okay,
podcast,
Captain Holt.
A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if in effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or the grappling effect. So basically, he just can't move.
Yeah, it's like restrained is something different.
Perce is gonna yell at the guard. Eat shit.
Tiny is unlocking the cell.
Tiny, you are now free.
I'm gonna go unlock Percy's cell.
Chris, you are now free.
I'm gonna go unlock Barry's cell.
Okay. Alright.
Here?
I'm immediately throwing my other dart at the guard that is being grappled.
Okay.
Well, that's better. That's a 16.
That hits.
Alright. Damage. How do I roll damage? D4. Yeah. Ooh, that's 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And then I'm gonna run my full 30 feet and just punch this poor guard in the face.
He's not poor. He was doing police brutality.
He was awful, but that's 7 damage, and then to punch, that's another 16.
Hit. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
7 damage.
4 damage that time, so a total of
11.
11 damage.
11.
So I'm just gonna look at my fist, like I'm confused.
Is that lethal?
If
Nice.
it's monk, yeah.
We'll say yes.
Yeah,
because,
sure. I mean, I'm
Bjork doesn't know.
yeah, I don't know my own strength. It's just reactionary. I'm just stalking him in the bridge of the nose. I guess,
Yes, you
yeah.
straight
Like,
up kill the guard.
oh,
Did you just
no.
kill a guard?
Yeah, he goes,
In your arms. You're
I,
holding him.
I go, oh, okay. I put him down.
are the guards?
The one that was watching the inventory. Comes
Hey,
pushing
guys. Guys, we're cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Get out.
Expelled.
Well,
Disadvantage.
here now wanted for murder. Correctly. This time.
More time
One more.
I'm gonna throw my other dart, my last dart, at one of the guards.
Okay.
That's not good. That's 11.
And that does not hit.
Yeah, and then I forget if I get to make my bonus action attack if only if I hit, or if I just no, yeah, I can still make an unarmed strike, so I'm gonna jump over there and make another punch.
Make another punch.
Should we
that's
roll initiative?
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
Oh shit. Okay, I can't even use any hand because I don't have my fucking holy symbol, which I feel like acts like as a focus. I think.
Good.
Guys, you're not gonna
Don't
believe this.
fucking at me.
Did you get another fucking nat 20?
I got another natural 20.
Dang!
It's
three in a
this
row.
initiative.
My dice are just really, really happy to be back in the game.
Me too. Your dice and I have a lot in common.
Shit, I think I have to roll for Tiny. Or Teeny.
I think Teeny goes on your turn.
No, you roll initiative for the Raven. Oh, God. Because he's not an animal companion. Oh no. He's not an animal companion like a ranger. He's an
But-
undead spirit.
Boots went on his own turn.
I think an animal companion is different from like a familiar, though, right?
I don't know. But Tiny's not even or Teeny's not even a familiar because he's different than that spell. Fuck. I don't know how to do math.
This is what fucking happens when you do shit homebrew. No one knows.
Yeah, honestly, mood.
Okay.
Oh, by the
refreshing
way,
to be able to add.
I do actually take like a helmet off of the guard and I put it on.
Okay.
And
And Perseverance yells out, "Looking good!"
Thanks.
I rolled a 22 initiative and a 14 to hit that guard with the dart.
Okay, the dart does not hit.
Okay.
20
Uh,
or 14?
14.
Sorry, the 14
Yeah,
was
we're
with my
level 1.
fist.
I know.
A 16.
I know.
Vega, what's your initiative bonus?
I rolled a natural 20. I think my bonus is plus 1.
So 21.
Yeah.
So, Cascus first.
Alright. I've thrown all 3 of my darts already, so they're somewhere on the floor, so I'm just gonna take 2 unarmed strikes.
Unless the guard goes first.
Oh,
No, the dart's still last.
okay. That's 15. 15.
Okay, that hits.
That hits? Okay, I'm just gonna roll both attacks. That's only a 10. That's another 7 damage.
Okay. He is doubled over. Okay, now it is Curse.
I think she's just gonna, like, take the rock and just throw it, honestly.
Roll to hit.
No idea how that would work as, like, an actual weapon, but,
I think improvised weapons are 1d4.
Alright, well, it doesn't matter, because I got, like, an 11, so... That's
Are you
definitely
proficient
not
in
gonna-
rock?
Yeah, am I proficient in rock?
I think that's improvised weapons or something. Like, that's like an actual proficiency.
Yeah, maybe, like, a ranged weapon, technically.
Yeah.
Are you throwing it, or are you...
Do you want to go smash with it?
I mean, it wouldn't really matter either way, since I rolled, like, an 11 to hit, so...
Yeah.
I think
So,
she just, like, tried to do, like, this super cool baseball pitch, and then it just, like, totally went wide.
yeah.
And she's like, oh.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's about it.
Tiny, it is your turn.
Tiny is going to fucking do frostbite on the. How many guards are there? There's how many?
3.
3, and Vera killed 1 and injured 1, right?
Yeah, that killed
Yeah,
one.
Bill is coming back at any moment.
What'd you say?
There's
Pass.
3 cover.
What?
There's 3 left.
Just 3.
There were 4. I killed 1. There's 3 left.
But
And
1 is injured, right?
One is injured, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go for the one that is injured and cast frostbite on it. You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oops. That is a natural 1.
So, yeah. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage. I don't have d6 out. So that is 3 cold damage. And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
That's all Tiny is gonna do.
Wait, what damage?
3 cold damage.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Newt, it's your turn.
Okay, Newt's like looking at all these motherfuckers with like their like cool spells and shit, and she's like, fuck. So she runs over to the table and she tries to find a weapon that like she thinks she knows how to use.
Does this provoke an attack of opportunity?
Depends on how close they are to the table. If she's still within 5 feet of them.
Yeah, I didn't enter 5 feet within them, but they might have entered 5 feet within me.
Attack of opportunity happens when you're within melee range to 5 feet and someone leaves it. It does not happen if you enter it. So if someone was right next to Hannah or Newt, then they would get an attack. But if she moves towards them, they don't.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but if you like move towards somebody and then past them, they would get an attack of opportunity.
If you leave their space.
Yeah. So how close is the table?
So when you rush over to the box, this is the weapon used in great axe. Mace. It's like crossbow. Quarterstaff.
What was that last one?
Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
There's also a holy symbol in there.
Okay, well, she's like, okay, I'm going to grab the holy symbol. Duh. Newt only knows how to use simple weapons, as far as she knows, so let's see. I think a mace is a simple weapon, so she's just gonna grab that and, like...
It is, yeah, simple melee.
Yeah, like, go to town, because great axes are martial.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the only things in the box, but you're looking to go smash.
I'm looking to go smash.
Yeah. So you are now armed with a mace.
Yeah. Does Newt have enough time left in her turn to go smash?
Yeah.
Okay, Newt goes smash.
Go smash.
What do you add to melee attacks?
It'd be your strength.
Strength? Okay, that's good. 4 plus proficiency bonus, so plus 6, so 13 plus 6 is 19. So that's 19 to hit.
How do you have a +6 proficiency bonus?
No, my proficiency bonus is +2 and my strength is +4.
How did you get the other 6?
I didn't get another 6, I just said +4, so it was 13 plus 6.
Oh, I thought you said 4 plus 6.
Okay, and then that's 1d6 damage. Nice, a 6 plus proficiency? Strength?
Strength.
I don't know how to use that.
I know, you went from a warlock.
Zora was not good at stabbing.
The mace is 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yes, but you also add something.
That's
I
your
know that.
Your strength modifier, not your proficiency bonus.
Okay, my strength modifier is 4, so that's 10 bludgeoning damage.
The moment the guard turns around with your mace, you take a swing and slams it right into his face, and he goes down dead.
Oh, am I proficient in it? I'm not proficient in athletics, no, but okay. Dude's like, okay.
Curse like wolf whistles. Just like, woo!
That's the end of my turn.
Here, it's just like wide-eyed.
Although Newt is, like, very attracted to the great axe. She's like, I hope I know how to use that.
Teeny, it is your turn.
Did the guards roll higher than Teeny? Or lower? Teeny got 5. Okay. Teeny can only do one type of hitting, so is there anyone damaged but still standing?
Yeah.
What? Just healthy ones?
Yeah. Just one dude.
That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
He only does 1 piercing damage.
He curses.
He just pecks
Dwarvish. crack on his cheek.
I seeing a bird, I just say in Orin, good job, buddy.
In Orin?
In Orin, in bird.
A-U-R-A-N, not Orin.
Yeah,
No.
I
was like, what? When did we get here?
Language now.
For context, my character last campaign was named Orin, Orryn. So it's really convenient that that none of us tried to speak bird last time.
Yeah.
That would have been.
That makes
The guard
me
rush up first
why.
with a spear. Whoops. With the natural one.
Oh,
Right.
Alright, cool.
Hold on.
That's God not letting Purse die.
Straight up.
Oh, I forgot Purse's thing.
Yeah.
And actually deal 6 points of damage to themselves.
Good job, bud.
Purse just like wheezes laughing, like, holy shit, how do you fuck up that fast?
So the spear just so happens to be double-edged. And then we go lunge.
Oh.
And then it comes back.
Yikes.
And instead of tucking it under their arm, they accidentally stab themselves.
Oh no!
Help themselves.
The guard looks extremely pale and afraid.
Oh, rip. And then Purse yells, you can't kill me.
I think you can be killed, buddy.
Nope, I'm immortal, you just saw it.
It's in my turn. Oh no, there's 2 guards left, right?
One. Because there was 4.
Yeah.
The first one died. Got the second one. I'm pretty sure
One of
you
them left to go get the paperwork.
Yeah, one left to get the paperwork.
Okay, that's my turn. How close am I to the table with the weapons?
Like 5
Okay.
feet.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna grab that quarterstaff.
Because I know you were the one to have to move
Yeah,
forward.
I was right up against the guards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that quarterstaff and I'm gonna turn around and whack him with.
Holla.
That's a 2 plus 5. That's not gonna hit. But I'm gonna try with as I backhand just punching. That's a fucking 21. I've only punched people. I haven't hit with any darts. That's 5 damage to the already injured one.
That's what?
5 damage to the injured one.
You mean the only one. Derek, how do you describe the death of the last guard?
I feel I want to do this non-lethally.
You want to do this on
bad. Like I don't know my own. I'm testing my own strength. I just I miss with the quarterstaff, and I just punch right to the side of the temple and try and knock him out.
He punches the air and he's just like, what?
Yeah.
I still want to knock him out, but I want to not push his nose into his skull like I did the first time.
Yeah.
The guard drops to the floor unconscious, and you guys are now out of combat.
A bird pecked him, then he stabbed himself, and then a bird punched him.
Oh yeah, can we describe what our characters look like? We haven't done that yet.
Finally look around.
Yeah.
Alright, Nude is looking around. She is observing her
What does
partners in crime.
What does it look like?
Nude, describe yourself.
Nude is 6 feet tall, a gangly looking motherfucker. Just wow. She grew into her body and then she grew back out of it. And she has brown skin with freckles. It's kind of light brown. And she has a cool scar on her shoulder that you maybe can't see. I don't know. And she's got cool tattoos. She's got rings, tattooed rings around her fingers, just kind of scattered throughout. And then she has a lot of Nordic-ass ruin-looking things and scenes of nature, but skulls and shit, death nature.
Dark nature.
Dark nature.
Nature at Hot Topic.
And she has her hair in a braid pushed off to the side. It's white because I'm that bitch. It's pretty thick, and yeah, on the back of one of her hands she has a bind rune for life and death, which is a tier, like TYR, which is like an arrow, which for life, and then another tier right next to it, but that one's upside down, so that's for death, and that's on the back of one of her hands, because that's like balance.
Next.
Hannah, choose.
I'll do purse next if you want. Okay, so she stands 5'1", kind of stocky, kind of a lot of muscle in her arms, and then she's got like white eyes, so no pupil, no iris, burgundy hair that like got like the two long side pieces coming down to frame her face, and then the rest of it like is an absolute mess. Like it looks like it has been hacked off with like a pocket knife at multiple different times, all kind of very badly. She's got one scar kind of following her jawline that you can see, and her two horns kind of poke pretty much straight up from her forehead. One of them is kind of broken off halfway, and they kind of curl like an antelope. So kind of they spiral as they go straight up. And let me live.
It's not Homestuck.
Yeah, none of the trolls actually have horns like that. So,
original character, do not steal.
Yeah, and probably the most kind of iconic thing about her is she's like bright fucking bubblegum pink.
I guess I'll go next. Tiny is the tallest here at 8'2". He's 285 pounds, and they have this kind of brownish gray skin tone. Their ears are like a reindeer's, and they're like the fat kind of strong, so like they're strong for strength and not muscle definition. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like, what's his name, the mountain in Game of Thrones. They have like a very hairy torso, arms, and legs. Their left eye is
Tiny a bear, like a gay type of bear.
I would say Tiny's probably a bear.
Tiny's a girl sometimes, so
Yeah,
Well,
but when they're
not
masculine,
If we're describing a body type, fat, strong, and hairy, that's a
Okay.
bear.
okay. Their left eye is green, and their right eye is brown. Their hair is like a dark green that's almost a black, or a black with a green shine, depending on how you see it. It goes to their lower back, and it's pushed back with like small braids going through it, kind of like Viking style. When they're in their masculine form, which they are now, they have a beard. It's kind of bushy. And yeah, they're wearing like robes right now. Oh, and then the bird Teeny is a raven. So
Okay. And Derek?
Derek is 8 feet tall. Right, sorry, fuck.
Jesus.
No, he's not!
4 feet tall. 4 feet in
I was like, what the fuck, Cass?
Sorry.
I was
Sorry,
like, damn it, is my character the shortest again?
This
No,
bird went from half of Tiny's height. So,
yeah. No, 4 feet tall, like 80 pounds soaking wet would be generous. Just like stick figure practically. Peacock. They are just straight up a peacock. More
are they
like
naked?
no, I'll get to that. Like if you took a peacock and just kind of stretched it vertically so that it looked like
Peacock furry.
yes, they're a peacock furry. You've got like kind of iridescent blue-green feathers, kind of like the brown on the shoulders of their wings that are like tucked into their back right now, and the full like male peacock tail kind of dragging down to the floor behind them. They're wearing currently a fairly fluffy fur coat, and like I don't know what to call them besides booty shorts, like the puffy pants, little puffy pants. No shoes.
Like warmers.
Yeah. Do I have my leg warmers, Hannah, or do I have to get those at some point? We joked
Yeah.
about that.
They're in the box.
They're in the box. Okay. Well, currently no leg warmers. I'll put those on as soon as I find them.
Okay, so let me describe. Oh, sorry, are you done?
What?
Yeah, I described it.
I forgot to mention that Tiny's their reindeer, so.
Do you have antlers?
I don't know.
Roll a d20.
Someone decide for me.
Higher than a 10.
Yeah, Tiny has
Because I'm
antlers.
already 8'2". So if I added antlers, I'd be at least 9-10 feet tall.
Okay,
Well,
yes, but also consider caribou are one of the few animals where the males and the females both get antlers.
Yeah.
So, Tiny could always have antlers. How cool is that?
They can be 4 inches long. They can be little antlers.
Baby antlers.
Baby antlers.
They shed their antlers, right? They shed their antlers, so you cannot have antlers right now. You can grow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Tiny has antlers.
They're growing. That's why you're called tiny. Because they're small.
The tiny antlers.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so let me describe what's in the box. Explorer's pack. 4 javelins. Light crossbow. A priest pack. Holy symbol. Oh wait, what you grabbed? Hide. It's hide armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shield. I think you grabbed quarterstaff. An explorer's pack. 7 more darts. And there's padded armor. Another light crossbow. A sickle. What seems to be an arcane focus. And 2 daggers.
Newt holds different armors up to her legs and just sees what fits.
Which armor is giant?
Yeah. The padded.
I'd take the padded armor.
Which armor isn't made for a 5 foot tall and 5 foot or 4 foot tall person?
The chain shirt.
Okay, I wear that.
I forgot everything that you said.
Yeah, honestly.
Same
Can you on?
Yeah. I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Purse just kind of picks up the hide armor, alright. Sounds kind of looks alright, I suppose.
Sure.
Oh, they're in sets, so.
I see.
I'll take.
I think we're in different sets. So, I think yours is...
Yeah, that tracks. Damn, I was really hoping the great axe was for her. Could you tell me what the holy symbol is?
Hey guys, my armor went from 8 to 9.
Nice. Mine stayed pretty much the same.
Yeah, we're fucking sickle, bud.
Because I have my unarmored defense, so it stayed the same.
Your holy symbols actually have the runes on them.
They have runes on them?
The same one you have tattooed on your hand, but more fancy and elaborate.
Nice.
Okay,
is
so
it
I'll
a
take...
necklace or something? Because if it's a necklace, I think that'd be nice.
It is a necklace.
Okay. Newt puts it on. She's like, that. Hey guys, look, matching.
You gave me disadvantage to stealth, Anna. I already have such a bad dex because padded leather armor, or padded armor has disadvantage and stuff.
Oh, hey.
No, it's light armor.
It's you said padded. It's fine. It adds dynamic.
Wait, no,
13 plus dex mod.
You wrote padded armor in chat, Anna.
No, I mean, isn't that... Oh, you're a warlock.
No, padded armor comes with disadvantage, or stealth disadvantage. It's the only light armor that does it.
8 feet. How much stealth do you even get?
I do have a -2 today.
They're crying.
Oh god. I have so many weapons.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
It's true
May.
now.
Attack bonus plus 6. 1d6 plus 4. Shields.
So I don't get attacked.
So I can grab dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the quarterstaff explorer's pack and I'll pick up my darts from the floor and take those 7 inside.
I don't get a pack, Anna.
You got a pack.
No, I didn't. Padded armor, light crossbow, sickle, arcane focus, 2 daggers.
I thought I gave you a pack. 1 minute.
Okay.
So Anna, we kind of talked about this a little bit, but my scholar's pack came with a book of lore. So do you want to talk about that?
Yes. So your book of lore includes a bunch of folk tales from different regions of Einstein. So it includes like creation stories, or stories that explain natural phenomenon, or like tales of heroes, things that sort of imply history, but folk tales, things like that.
God, Tiny was a nerd.
Was.
Are you not one yourself?
Yeah, like, let's be real here. We're sitting around playing fucking Dungeons and Dragons together.
We're making
Are
a
you the
fucking
one that always
podcast
comes for
about
lore?
Okay. So everyone has their stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have no money.
And no money.
No money.
Oh my.
Great.
You guys are still in the prison.
Okay. We should wait
Well-
till Bill gets back.
What if the prince comes back? Or what if the prince... Fuck, I can't do Tiny's voice again.
I want to know if I... Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Newt.
Hi, Derek, I guess.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Tiny.
Person
So
of
weird.
Alright.
Oh, you're so big. Hello.
You are very small, my friend.
I am.
Like, very tiny. Hey, that's what the
Oh,
other people called me, I think.
that was
I-
cute.
And what's your name, pink one?
Perseverance.
That's a nice
Hey.
name.
Nice to meet you all. Let's...
Why the fuck are we here?
very
Why the frick are we here?
Very cute. You can't say fuck.
Well, apparently we killed the prince's little brother.
Percy's
I don't
gonna walk
remember.
over and pick up the rock from where she threw it and tuck it back into her backpack.
Purse, when you stick the rock into your backpack, you find letters in there.
She's gonna like full on like turn her back to the rest of the group and open it and start reading it.
I'm going to send you all the letters.
Okay, cool.
Oh, fuck.
There's 3. By the way, you guys also have personal items.
Oh, I
Your-
wanna
Oh
go
shit,
through my-
okay.
Tiny's kind
Yeah,
of
one-
looking through the scars back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same.
know through my items.
I go through my shit too.
We got shit now.
Yes, you do. More clues.
What does Newt have?
Oh no, mementos. I have to send 3 letters on Discord. So for Newt, when you reach into your pack, you find a square, like a coat patch.
Okay.
Tiny. You find a pine cone.
A what?
Pine needle.
A pine needle?
Pine cone and pine needle. Plural. You just sort of scatter all across like your bag and stuff.
Just a bunch of fucking pine cones and pine needles.
Yes. Derek,
Yes.
you find a tiny dog.
Dog?
Doll.
There's just a tiny dog in your backpack.
Fantasy
What?
Barbie.
What does it look like? Is it like humanoid or?
It's humanoid, but there's no facial details. It's a very simple doll with just like a head, torso, limbs, no face or anything. Very round, very soft, and it looks like someone else made the doll, and then someone else made the clothes for the doll. because the clothes are very more better stitching, and it's like a fur coat.
And my leg warmers in there too.
Yes, your leg warmers are in there.
I put those on. I just say, I don't know why, but this feels right.
Well, you just look fancy.
I am fancy. Puff out my tail. Do a little spin.
Okay. I'm going to send the rest of your letters first.
So, does anyone know any reason why we're here? Like, does anyone remember anything?
No, I don't.
They said we killed somebody, but I don't remember that.
I have to get my actual Scandinavian accent out of here. No, I don't.
I remember.
Because I think murdering a prince is a pretty hefty price to pay.
Get out of here.
The best idea. No.
I don't think we're gonna make any headway
Let's...
getting hanged.
You guys?
Oh no, Hannah died.
Yeah.
I think we should skedaddle.
Hannah, you turned into a robot.
Me? Hannah? Okay.
Hannah.
Shall we... Anna?
Hannah.
What's an H? Me. I'm going to refresh. Or am I good now?
You're good now.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Guys, let's just leave.
By the way, Purse, I know
Yeah.
Vampire is hard to read. So there's like the...
All right, I saw it. Thank you.
Are you going to read those out loud, or are we just going to post them at the time of the podcast? Or
Or are they personal?
They're
We don't
personal.
have to know what they are.
all right,
It's my
Yeah,
own
I
damn
think-
shit.
Because Purse kept it from us, so.
all right.
Yeah, I think Purse wouldn't share them with you guys, but I could share them with the people listening if you want.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. Well, we can do this.
We can
Alright.
Maybe insert the screenshot of the letters into the podcast. If that's what you guys want to do instead. Or we can make it a Patreon thing.
Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah.
We can figure it out. Alright. So, well, yeah, we should probably get out of here, because there's a bunch of dead bodies.
That one's not dead. I didn't kill him. Wake up.
Tiny's gonna take their dagger and stab him.
Oh dear.
Slit the throat.
Oh dear. Okay, well, now he's dead.
Well, we can't leave behind people who know that we murdered everyone.
Well, I think they'll pick it up from context clues.
But they have
Let's just
no
get out of here.
evidence.
Let's
just get out of
see.
here.
Let's just leave. One of
Yep.
these people was punched to death. One of these people was stabbed with a dagger. One of these people was maced to death. The people who have those types of weapons are missing. Who could have done it?
For all they know, we got kidnapped.
Uh-huh.
Well, they aren't going to believe that for a minute.
Listen, we're not going to make any headway getting caught here. We might as well get out in the open, get somewhere safe, and then we can discussions.
So how do you guys exit?
There's stairs going up, right?
Yes.
Are there windows?
Yes.
What do we see out the windows? I asked Tiny to give me a boost.
Tiny's just lifts.
I
So
look at the window.
the window is almost ground level. And it looks like someone had shoveled snow out of the way. But the snow looks thick. Sorry, 1 minute.
Our podcast now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how amazing Anna is.
Does anyone have a crowbar?
I do not have a crowbar.
I forgot Tiny is good. They probably shouldn't have stabbed.
Well, Tiny doesn't remember that yet.
That's kind of a thing.
Yeah. All my characters are neutral or chaotic neutral usually. So since Navarra would have stabbed him, Tiny shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's always the thing, isn't it? Well, my old character would have done this.
Yeah. Fear immediately punched somebody to death. That's not like, I mean, They're neutral, but they're not about just punching people.
Well, they're neutral good.
No, they're true neutral.
True neutral. Oh boy. Lyric only cares for...
That's why they make the second person alive. It's all about balance. Kill one person, save another.
I guess Tiny would do it because they're deaf, kind of. I don't know if they know that they're deaf, but...
So, how do you guys get out?
Can we fit through these windows?
Can Tiny fit through these windows?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the struggle here.
Like, they're big, wide.
No, they cannot fit through the window.
Fuck.
Let's go up then. Not to leave anybody behind.
Okay, I don't really know who you are, but thanks for that.
Well, we're all kind of in the same boat, right? We don't remember anything.
So, do we all know each other? Because we're all accused of killing the prince, so that sounds kind of like an orchestrated thing.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the same charges, so
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm sorry, I really don't remember any of you.
Neither do
I
I.
don't remember anything either.
I think we should go, though.
I think we should go.
All right, let's
Figure it out later.
And Purse like runs up the stairs like double stepping. You know, like when you skip one and do like those huge like. Yeah.
I follow right behind.
Tiny's just kind of walking at a normal pace.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm like trying to keep the group together. Like I'm.
You guys walk up the stairs, minding the ice on the floor.
Oh, Purse absolutely does not mind that ice. She has made a commitment. She is going for it.
The moment you reach the top, a door opens, and there's Bill, and he stares at you guys.
Newt.
And he slowly closes the door.
Newt. Aw, man. Newt goes up front and she opens the door back. Oh, she opens the door and like sticks out her hand for the paper.
I was not allowed to give it to you.
I asked to see it. It's my legal records. Hand it on over.
I think I'm just going to go call for help now.
Hey, Bill.
Tiny gives him a hug, holds him there.
Newt grabs the paper out of his hands and puts it in her backpack.
Can Tiny lift him up, take him down the stairs, put him in the cell, and then lock it with the key that they still have, apparently, I guess?
Okay. So you do that.
Nice.
I almost called you Zora.
Zora.
That's
you're
wrong.
talking
On
about Anna.
school levels.
Newt, you grabbed any papers that was on his body and you shoved it into your pack, right?
Yes.
Got it. So,
We
you guys,
We leave.
Double time.
Nice.
everyone roll stealth.
Stealth. I have disadvantage on that.
You're welcome.
I rolled the same number. I got a 12.
Oh man, my luck finally ran out. I got a 7.
Oh, do any of us have proficiency?
That's a good question.
That is not Hannah.
I do.
No, Hannah.
Let's see. I think just Hannah on this.
All right, cool.
So I guess everyone passes but Purse.
Sounds about right.
Tiny passed?
Yeah.
To be fair, she's not exactly a stealthy runner.
What did Tiny get?
12.
Oh, alright.
You're leading the way
I guess I am.
with your highest roll of 18. You lead the way. You're watching the halls, making sure they're safe to pass.
What? What was that last part? I'm watching
You're
the halls.
Making sure they're safe to pass.
Oh, yeah.
So when they're safe to pass, you lead the way. You're trying your best to find the exit. As you guys go through, you realize that this is really just it's not a prison. You're inside of the castle.
Do I know that it can control Teeny yet? Because there's just this bird.
Yeah, the bird's following you.
But do I know that it can control him? Because I can telepathically see through him.
Roll history.
What? Roll history?
Yeah, like a memory.
Do I get advantage? Or not advantage, a bonus? Proficiency?
I should have looked at this when I had the chance. Wait, did you have to Did you guys already give yourself your proficiencies based off your class?
No,
Right?
because we roll as
I did.
our class, yes. Our class, yes.
Class, yes, but not background yet.
Oh, okay.
Fear.
What?
Nothing. You don't know anything. It's fine.
I do have to
Well, this is your local DM. Doing last minute checks. Hello. I have to know my ABCs.
Does anyone really know their ABCs?
No.
I work in a library.
No, do it
Uh,
backwards.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Tiny has proficiency in history.
Yeah. That
Nerd.
brings my 3 up to a 5.
You don't know.
I'll do it backwards. ZYXWVUT.
You're already wrong, Canadian.
I will cut you.
So you guys are in the castle, and really, you're avoiding guards and castle attendants. Eventually, though, you do make your way to the castle doors, your exit. However, while everyone else was being sneaky, your footsteps are loud.
Yeah.
And you guys finally reach the door. Percy, look behind you, and you see just a whole eyes staring at you. The attendants just stop working, and they're looking at you. And then one awkwardly backs away so she can go get help.
Percy yells, "You stay right fucking there."
Newt like whispers like, "Fuck," and grabs purse. Like, I guess she would grab her hand, but it's so far down. She's just like, okay. She like grabs the horn and yells, "Run!" She doesn't yell. She says, "Run!" And we get the fuck out of Dodge.
Alright. First just runs. But she also like slaps Newt's hand away from her horn. Like, listen, I only got one good one left, okay?
Everyone roll dex.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Ooh.
What kind of deck?
Like a dex saving throw or just a dexterity check or
Dex saving.
saving?
Well, acrobatics.
Oh.
Do any of us have
In
proficiency in
acrobatics.
In
acrobatics?
acrobatics.
Are we proficient?
Probably not.
What?
I said, now that I think of it, probably not.
Okay. I got a 3.
I got 16.
Sucks to be you. I got an 18.
Fuck you. I got a 23.
So
22.
16, 22, 3, and what else?
18 is what I got.
Okay. Everyone, when you rush out and you're in the courtyard, trudging through the snow, for most of you, either knee to shin deep. The guards are guarding
For most
the
of
gate.
us, I just have a question because we have a 4-foot and a 5-foot person, and then a 6-foot and an 8-foot person. So which is most of us?
I think the minute I have open skies above me, I'm in the air.
Okay. Hush. Varric, you
Yeah.
fly over the gates to the other
I'm
side.
not like flying away. I'm staying like 25 feet above the group.
Yeah, this is you guys getting out.
Okay.
Anna, why do you always make us criminals?
Why does the government hate us?
Anna, I want to be able to live my life in public. I want to be able to live my D&D life in public without worrying about disguising myself.
To be fair, at the end of it, Zora could live her life in public.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do that. Just Zora did.
Yeah, that is true.
You act like you would be recognized as if this country has print.
Oh, okay.
They always get my nose wrong.
Well, saying that there's a bubblegum pink furball, or a bubblegum pink tiefling, a giant furball, some goth chick, and a tiny bird on the run might draw attention.
Sarah, that's racist. Sorry. Continuing on. Tiny, you quickly lifted yourself and swung yourself over the gate, which actually wasn't that much effort. let's see. You immediately like climb the gate and hop over. However, for you, Newt, you go rushing to the gate and you don't get a good leap. Instead, you slam against the gate bars.
Yeah, that tracks.
I cannot help you.
Newt's just like, fuck. And she just like, I don't know, tries again. She tries to climb it.
Okay, roll strength to pull yourself up.
Natural 20.
Like, why didn't I just climb? I didn't need like a takeoff.
That's what she thinks all the time. She's like, look at my muscles. Now look at this fucking thing. Now look at these weak ass legs. I'm not good at running.
You're valid.
Hop over the fence, the gate, and you're now free. And you guys would probably run.
Yeah, we continue to run.
What do we see? Like, are we in a town? Are we? Where the heck are we?
We're in a town. It is very much like a trade town. It's not a city, but there's a lot of people who are settled. So there's sections of the town that focuses on market and trade. There's reindeer herders everywhere. Crossing the
Tiny
street.
has this strange compulsion to follow them.
It's busy, but don't think like a crowded city or like a bazaar.
We are going to run into the forest.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like we should walk. Are there guards behind us?
Yeah. Well, the gates were originally locked, so they had to take time to unlock it before they can chase after
We
you
should
guys.
try and lose ourselves in like a market or something. Get somewhere where there's a lot of people.
Because if we run, it'll draw attention to us. Like
Yeah.
even commoners will notice.
Yeah, I land like right next to the group as soon as we're over the gates.
So I think we should walk, fast walk towards.
Yeah, just fast walking into a group of people trying to lose them, but not lose each other.
You guys walk into a crowd.
I'm gonna use verbal magic and cast disguise self, so I can seem up to 3 feet shorter. So I'm now like 5'6" or something.
Okay.
Newt's still 6 feet tall, but she's keeping her head down. She
That's
has a cool
like-
helmet on.
Humans can be that height. Yeah, you just have a guard's helmet on.
Yeah.
So do you guys like rush into a market area? Do you rush into a building? Or
Tiny's what's my name? Newt.
Newt.
Newt's like, we should go to like a tavern or something.
Yeah, somewhere we can.
Shit, I'm down for a tavern.
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
Me fucking neither. It's okay.
Well, we'll
We
figure that
just
out.
need to get in there and sit down so I can read these papers.
All right.
so you guys find the local tavern. You walk in. A child about 11 years old says, "Right this way. Party of 4. Here's your table." And she looks over her shoulder, and she's like, "Just like that, Papa?" And you see, like, her dad just, like, 2 thumbs up. Like, "You're doing great."
Aw.
Newt, you can't adopt this child.
Newt doesn't like kids.
Hannah, "Aw, Newt doesn't like kids."
Well, it's not that she doesn't like kids, she just doesn't really give a shit about them. She has no feelings towards them.
Alright. Is there like only 4 seats at this table, or is it like a bench situation, or what?
It's like, you can pull chairs.
Okay. First grabs another chair and like puts her feet up on it.
Newt rolls her eyes just a little bit.
The
and then
way
she-
Bjork like sits in a chair is like legs like there.
That's cute.
Derek is L.
What?
Derek is L.
From Death Note.
Yes. Oh no!
I don't like that. Anyways, I want to read the things. What does my confession say?
Yeah. What are we? Let's see the paper. What are we accused of?
So, Newt, for yours, it's a confession that you collaborated with an evil group had intentions of harming the prince. You participated in an act to assassinate him and burn down the village.
Okay.
Technically, Olivia says that. Purse, you were actually hired to protect the prince.
Oh,
But you were said that you were a traitor all along. If you want, you can roll investigation on this.
Yeah, I wanna see what's up. Oh, that's a 3.
What
No, you-
is the evil? Is the evil?
I'm just like, yeah, this checks out.
Hannah, you died.
Hello.
You know?
Okay. Anna, is the evil group named?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So we're all working for this evil group, or just Newt?
Technically, it says all of you guys.
All right. I guess we were evil co-workers, I suppose. Is it just called like evil organization?
Did Beric and I get a different letter too?
Do you guys want to roll investigation?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Am I proficient in this?
We already checked. No.
15.
17.
11.
Purse is just not paying attention. She is like clocked out.
Tiny. Beric, you're just like, this feels horrible. You know, you didn't think that you were evil. You know, you're just a neutral person. Yeah? However, Tiny, you know, this got the writing of each confession is all in the same handwriting.
Well, unless we all share the same hand, I don't think we each individually signed this. And, shit. Tiny's gonna take their quill and ink out of their bag and just kind of write their signature on a different piece of paper, on a piece of parchment they have in their bag. Does it look anything like it?
No, it does not.
Newt does
Yeah.
the same thing.
Tiny's gonna pass it around.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, Perseverance does it too.
None of your signatures or handwriting matches what's on the paper.
So I don't think we signed this. I think someone else wrote it for us. And I guess we were being framed, but I don't know why. Because I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything either, bud.
Me neither.
Songs are being sung in the tavern. Just happy, joyous, drinking songs. As the, I guess, tavern master, owner, comes walking up to you guys and says, "Is there anything I can get you?"
Water?
There's like someone buzzing. Okay. Tiny's gonna kind of look at him and say, well, we're just kind of traveling through. Do you have any information about what's happened around here recently, maybe with the castle?
He looks down and saddened. Yes, it is not happy news. Prince Aldum was murdered. He and his uncle and cousins, and it was just supposed to be a diplomatic mission. His first one. First time leaving the castle. And I guess there was some clan trying to plan a coup.
A clan?
A clan, they said.
Of like half-orcs? Like one of those tribes or something? Or just...
No. We don't know who. But from the circling from the witnesses.
Somebody's echoing.
Someone has feedback. Like there's a lot of buzzing.
Okay.
Yep, it was Santa.
Yeah.
Is your mic like on your sweater or something?
Is it me?
No, it was Hannah.
Okay.
It's just muted in his gun. No? Okay.
Okay, so
Is it better?
No.
Now you're buzzing. Now you're fine.
Okay.
okay. So he says the only reason why we know it's a clan is because
That was a loud one.
But yeah.
Sorry, I like brushed my hand against my mic.
okay.
Oh.
So he says the only reason why we know it's a clan is because they all had the same family symbol on it. But it's nothing we've ever seen.
Can you draw it? I pushed over the paper.
I flip it over so our signatures aren't showing.
He draw something, which I am bad at describing.
I'm guessing you can, when the podcast shows, you can like show a picture or drawing something.
Yeah.
But what's it look like?
Hopefully, I almost drew the Naruto symbol.
Is it Naruto? Is Naruto the evil one all along?
It's not fucking Naruto, you piece of shit weeaboo.
Okay. I'm gonna try to show without my notes. It's like that.
So it is a circle. There are 2 small circles on top and on the bottom, and in the middle there's a V with a W in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I drew it.
And he says that's what the witnesses saw.
Stir up any memories in us, Anna?
Roll history.
So it sounds better or worse.
Worst.
You're still kind of buzzing. It's not
even found out.
What?
I said I could just probably try to edit the sound out.
Yeah, I think I have a way of editing this. I rolled a 21 for history.
21.
Anyone else?
Oh, I got a fucking 3. So.
Are we all
What are we rolling?
History.
3.
Does anyone else have proficiency?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I know I do, but
Okay, so like some of you guys won't get proficiency until a memory's triggered. For some of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like a 4 plus 1. So.
Hey, bad at history squad.
is Newt trying?
Okay, I guess only Tiny. It
Is
looks
Newt
very familiar.
Is Newt rolling for history?
Sorry, I got 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I thought that was close. Okay.
So, Tiny, it looks familiar. Very familiar. You think you remember seeing the symbol worn on the back of cloaks. Hooded figures with bow and arrow.
Do I know who those figures were to me?
No.
Okay, that's a little bit interesting of a symbol, but really sorry about hearing about the prince, and I hope you guys are better soon.
Thank you. He sort of says, very confused. Are you guys not from the realm of Ice Shine?
We're from around.
We travel a lot.
Yeah, here and there. You know how it is.
In the middle of the woods. I only get my information on the news about once every 3 months.
We don't stick around in enough places to have a very permanent memory about these sorts of situations.
Well, as soon as the rest of Ice Shine finds out about this, I'm pretty sure everyone will be devastated. The royal family is very honored here. So kind. Especially the princes and princesses. They always had hands on and listening to us.
So siblings, though, they must have fought.
He nods.
Did anyone particularly fight with him? Because when you fight with someone and then something bad happens to him, you always feel so guilty, and I just don't want one of his siblings to feel so guilty over maybe not finishing a fight with it or not apologizing or something.
Siblings really get along fine, other than typical bickering, but they were really close to each other.
That's fair. I'm very sorry to hear. I was a big fan of these guys.
Say that again?
I'm real sorry to hear that the prince whose name Anna didn't write down, so I don't know how to spell it, so I didn't write it down.
Aldine.
Aldine. I'm real sorry to hear that Prince Aldine died. I was a big fan of the royal siblings.
Kinda fucking sucks.
You said it. I don't have any money. Would you like some incense in exchange for a meal or a room?
She shrugs. Okay.
I hand him a block of incense. I guess we will all sleep in.
He just takes one stick and hands it back the rest.
They come in blocks.
Yeah, they're
It's
little
not sticks. It's
like
yeah.
Oh, I always thought it was incense.
I mean, incense now comes in sticks and like cones and stuff, but it's a block.
It's like a forbidden blue on the cube.
A little corner off.
You're giving us stuff for that?
Well, you guys seem like you need help.
You could say that.
And, we've just entered the cold season. If we got nowhere to stay, I won't have a good conscience letting you sleep in the streets.
It's very kind of you.
Thank you
Oh,
so
like the
much.
drunk dwarf says, hey, you need help because I got paid and I can buy you a round, like a good round of drinks.
Oh, that's all right. I don't think I should be drinking tonight, anyways.
And Chris goes, shit, honey, I'll drink to that.
And he says to the tavern owner, he says, put it on my tab. Everyone,
Say we didn't want drinks.
I'm paying for you.
Chris said she wants drinks.
That's very kind of you, though. Thank you. Fuck, I'm getting southern now. I just want to talk normal.
I'll get a drink and like look at it for like 2 minutes and then kind of like shove it between Tiny and Purse.
Tiny shoves both of theirs over to Purse.
Oh no.
Newt drinks hers, like.
Yeah, Purse like chugs hers and then grabs Virix and like chugs about half of that and then kind of like tips like towards the one that Tiny kind of left and kind of tips her head to Newt like, you want it? Like, it's yours if you want it.
I feel like you shouldn't have it. So, yep.
God, it's so weird for having
none of your business. Now it's definitely mine, and she like grabs it back.
Will, hold on. That was mine first, and I'm gonna take it and shove it back towards Newt.
Newt drinks it.
It's so weird
Newt
having
doesn't chug it, but she's like a quick drinker.
Purse like slaps at the bottom of it to try and like knock it over Newt.
Strength contest. I got a 20, not nat.
I got what is my? I got a 22.
Ooh.
Newt, when you were taking your drink from the tank, Purse just slammed on the bottom of the tank that you had raised, and it spills on your shirt and face and everywhere.
Tiny, fuck. Virix, like...
You guys aren't tiny, I'm tiny.
Like, confusing. Virix just like...
But not emotionally
like ducks their head onto the table and just kind of is shaking with laughter.
And Purse finishes the rest of her drink.
Newt puts the tank down.
I thought you were going to say on Virix's head, and I was just...
Oh my god, that would be adorable.
Stares at Purse.
Purse just glares right fucking back.
Will, I think it is time for you to move.
I'm above
and
this.
Tiny like moves in between them.
Newt stands up and she like grabs Perseverance like from like underneath her armpits from behind and just like starts walking up to the room. It's bedtime.
Purse is just fighting and kicking and struggling. Like she just goes for one big old donkey kick backwards first.
Okay. Roll for it.
I fucking
Roll
will.
to hit.
Eric is just looking at Tiny, kind of shrugging. I don't know what to do with this.
19. What's my?
Tiny looks just as confused.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits. You kick me, and I drop you, and I just push you over.
And Percy yells, "Don't you fucking touch me again!"
You started it.
This is the
I'm over this. I'm done. I go to the room, and I take a bath.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do right now?
Do we have more than one room? Do we just have the one room, or what is this?
We have one room, unless y'all wanna.
I think we
trade
should
more.
all be in one room.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Varric is just gonna curl up in a corner on their bedroll and like start like straightening out all their feathers and like messing with the like scar that they have on the side, trying to smooth all the feathers.
They're preening.
Yes, they're preening.
Do you have a bedroll?
I have a bedroll.
I don't.
Newt has a blanket, and that's it.
Tiny has some paper.
Curl up on the paper.
Yeah.
Does Purse have a bedroll?
She does, yeah. Adventurer's kit.
Okay. Newt sits.
Okay.
Newt like finishes taking a bath, and she just like sits on the bed.
Tiny just lays on the floor again.
Tiny, Tiny, you can sleep. I guess you can't. You can't really fit. Oh, hon.
Also, I kind of have fur, so it's not as bad as you.
Come on, bud. You can come on up.
Are we sharing?
Yeah, dude. It's a queen size bed, I assume. Like,
Okay.
Newt doesn't want to force people to sleep on the floor that don't have any bedrolls.
Tiny's gonna like try and stretch out on the bed, and their feet are just like hanging off. But before they go to sleep, they want to stare at this bird that's just been following them around and try and figure out what it is.
Newt conks out. She's done for the day. It's been a long day. She's like, good night, and she instantly falls asleep.
I shuffle over to the edge of the bed and I just kind of look over at the bird. What's your name?
Oh fuck, do I have to do a bird voice?
Or does Anna control the bird? I don't know how these work.
I mean Newt. Fuck. Tiny controls the bird.
None of us know who we are. Literally.
Yeah. Both cinematic gaming sense and an in-character sense. None of us have any.
Tiny and Teeny share a telepathic bond, so I'm guessing Teeny would say Teeny into Tiny's mind. This is gonna be so confusing.
I love it. It's fine.
Tiny's gonna like freak out because there's a voice in his head that just said Teeny, and he's like visibly like looking around and staring at things. Does he know that it's from the bird?
Roll insight.
Oh no. Do I have bonus?
I don't think so.
That's a 4 then.
You have no clue.
So, guys, I just heard a voice in my head.
That's weird. What's your bird's name?
Say?
I'm guessing Teeny says Teeny again. In Tiny's head. Does he know?
I think you can probably catch on now.
My bird can talk to me. Is that my bird? I guess it's my bird. His name is Teeny. I guess it would make sense because Teeny and Tiny.
That's so cute. Can I pet it?
Sure.
That's kind of weird.
Purse just makes like a big deal of like rolling
Petting
over
a baby.
facing the wall and her back towards everyone.
It's not like petting a baby, it's like petting a pet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. Good night. Good night, Teeny.
Teeny squawks. The whole
Good night, Newt. Good night, Purse. Curl up.
oh, Tiny doesn't get anything.
Good night, Tiny. Sorry.
Night. My raven doesn't need sleep, and it says while I'm asleep, it can like keep watch and can awaken me from sleep as a bonus action. So,
First, by the way,
Yeah.
the last letter wasn't opened. Like it was still in the end of the letter.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I feel like that gives context.
Oh, wow.
So you guys take your long rest, and when you wake up, the sky is blue.
This is so refreshing. I don't have to, like, add in, like, return all my spell slots to 0 or anything. It's so simple, just long rest. I conk out for 8 hours.
Tiny's gonna have to do that now.
I prefer spells now.
So the sky, when you look out your window, right now it's snowing, and the sky lightens up a blue, but it stays like that, like a dark blue. The sun does not rise above the horizon.
Fuck, it's wintertime.
This is what they call the cold season.
Shit.
And that's why they call it light instead of sunlight during this time. There's a knock.
What?
There's a knock at your door.
Newt opens the door.
I'm like right on the other side of the door on the inside so that they can't see me. But like
Perth like totally tries to fight to get to it first.
Newt lets her go. First, like
God, now Perth just looks like the asshole who like runs to the door for no good reason. I love it. Alright, so Perth opens the door then.
When
you
open
look
the door,
real fucking tired.
when you open the door, there stands a 30-ish-year-old woman, clumps, covered in like shawls and layered apron, had mittens to keep herself warm and functionality. She's holding a tray, wooden, with some kettle and cups different sizes. She says, "Good morning. Do you guys rest well?"
Yeah, we did.
Perth just turns and kind of like sort of yells, but not really. Shit, dude, there's like tea and shit.
Perseverance, please watch your language. It's like morning.
It's like morning.
That ain't a rule.
Newt does not take well to mornings, by the way.
It's a nice warm kettle. Will be nice for this cold morning.
oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm not sure what you eat.
Is it coffee?
Food, mostly.
She awkwardly glances at the furblog. When
Oh
she
yeah,
says,
my spell wore off.
yeah.
You're tall again.
Fuck, what do furbolgs eat? I don't eat meat. I don't think, at least. And also coffee would be coffee.
Yeah, what she brought you guys was coffee.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, Vieric like knocks that back and immediately gets hyper.
We'll figure something out. Don't worry. I'll be right back.
No meat.
No meat. So she leaves. And later she comes back with meats. That might be of the caribou.
Furbolgs are omnivores. I looked it up.
Oh, they are?
Well,
Yeah.
Tiny is a vegetarian in this second,
Physically omnivorous, morally vegetarian.
I guess.
Maybe that should be the title for our first episode.
So there's meat of the caribou variety, eggs, pretty much like frozen berries, like whatever would be left over for the winter, or like fall technically. But let's be honest, it's like winter
Yeah.
for like months. And that's what she brings you guys to eat.
Tiny is just like savoring the coffee.
Okay.
Perth like immediately grabs like a bunch of meat. And maybe like 1 egg's worth of egg. Doesn't even touch the berries and shit.
Newt eats a balanced breakfast.
I think Tanya just eats the vegetarian option. So.
Yeah. Then she leaves again. I don't know what you guys want to do, but we're gonna wait for Cass to come back.
Before the lady leaves, Tiny is gonna ask if she has a map or knows of a map.
Yes, I think I do have a map.
That we could have. Yeah, we're just traveling a lot, and we seem to have misplaced ours.
Oh, yes, no. I'll bring you the map.
Thank you.
So, the woman leaves, and when she returns, she hands you a map. It looks old, worn. Looks like it's been wet and dried multiple times. This is the one we have left. I hope that's okay.
That's quite fine. Thank you so much.
It's no problem. I hope you guys stay warm, stay safe, and, just enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Back at ya.
And she leaves again.
I have kept the cup.
Yes.
Yeah, I have my items.
We ate breakfast, so there was caribou meat and eggs and, berries and stuff.
Furries?
Berries.
Oh, I ate the berries.
We ate furries for breakfast.
More.
I feel weird about eating the eggs, so I do not do that.
Yeah, Tiny would not eat the caribou meat.
Hey, we all have eggs.
We got a map.
What in the
We got a
Sandhill are you
map.
talking about?
Everyone has eggs. We still eat other species' eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Well, this little buddy is not like us, and I think they lay eggs.
Do you lay eggs?
I personally do not have the equipment to lay eggs, but my species does. So I don't know. It feels a little weird. Just a little weird.
What does a map show have?
So, it pretty much shows guesstimated locations of towns and villages. You guys are currently at the capital, and here I go. Verdenjord.
Oh no. Type it in chat, please.
Type it in chat.
There I go.
Oh no.
Verdenjord.
Yeah, Verdenjord.
Verdenjord.
Hope we don't have any Scandinavian fans.
Yeah, for those at home, it's spelled capital with a K, so Kapital.
Guys, I think we need to find the evil planet.
Yeah, and then Verdenjord is Ferdenjorg. So if any of y'all wanted to know what we have to go through to try and pronounce this.
It's not that hard. Verdenjord.
It's not compared to
We
some
love
other
you.
towns.
But I can't speak.
There's a whole, we do a lot, North Dakota at least, has a lot of places that start with PF. You just say the F. You just ignore the P.
Oh yeah, I know that PF is just pronounced F. I'm just bad at speaking.
Oh, okay. I get that.
This is honestly not the worst name I've ever done.
No, it's not.
It's very easy compared to some other one.
Our proname.
That's why I'm afraid.
Okay. So, what's the nearest town?
Let's see.
Do you have a map yet drawn out?
Not drawn out, but I have a list.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to type it first.
Quick question. By looking at the map and the town names, do any of them seem familiar to us?
Yeah.
Karjak.
Karyak.
Karyak.
That's the closest one?
Yeah, that would be the closest one. And it's more of a village. And by closest, I mean, it'll take a few days.
Who, remembered the symbol again?
Tiny.
Tiny, what did that symbol look like again?
It was a circle onto two tiny.
I was asking that too, Tiny, because I think that, Tiny would probably draw it down. I feel like we should keep an eye out for that, but I think that because according to the innkeeper, the news of the prince's death hasn't reached everyone all over the country yet. So I think if we go around asking about people with that symbol, there's going to be a lesser chance of us getting arrested in other towns. Because I need to find out what the fuck is up.
Well, the symbol, I had some kind of vague memory of, I don't exactly know what, but there were figures, a bunch of figures, wearing hooded cloaks, and they had this symbol on the back of it. I don't know what it means or anything besides that, but...
Yeah. Do you remember any scenery around them? Like...
Did I, Anna?
You remember it was a tiny village.
Tiny village.
You just remember seeing fire.
Okay. I do not mention that part. I just I mentioned that it's a tiny village.
Okay, well, we got tiny villages for miles. Let's just head over and see what the fuck we can do.
Do any of the names seem familiar? The town name.
First roll history.
Natural 20.
Just first?
Yes. Roll history.
Who?
And Varric.
Varric.
Roll history. Tiny, you don't get to roll for this.
Fuck.
What about Newt?
Newt, Varric.
Everyone except for Tiny.
Everyone except Tiny. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah.
I got an 18.
20, not Nat.
So 18, not 20, and 20, not Nat. You guys are good at remembering shit.
Yeah, we're good at remembering shit, but bad at everything in the present day.
Okay.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Mine's the opposite. I can't remember shit.
Varric. You remember a place called, hold on, umlaut? Udirmin. Udirmin.
That.
Yeah.
Put everything in chat.
Udirmin. Udirmin.
You recognize a village called Myra.
Varric? Those are both Varric.
No, that's Newt.
Oh, Newt is Myra.
Yeah.
I recognize Udirmin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an umlaut. You use an umlaut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to write those. I don't know.
It's
You, it's just two dots on top of the O. U. The U.
And Purse?
Yeah.
To your surprise, you're actually really familiar with the capital, like the place and the destination, like the surrounding area geographically.
Okay.
It looks familiar.
Okay. I remember this place called Myria.
Udirmin looks familiar, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks familiar. So, Tiny remembers a small village. So, I mean, obviously the capital of Ferdinjorg isn't a small village. I mean, it's pretty small, but it's not a small village. So, is Myria or Udirmin a small village?
Those are small villages. Yes. Both
That
are.
one?
I think we should ask the barkeep or someone
Both are
what the village
tiny
was that
villages.
got burned.
Say that again?
Oh, you were talking.
Sorry.
It got burned?
Tiny's gonna say, I think we should ask the barkeep or someone what the village name was of the one that got burned.
What?
Set
It
on
got...
fire.
What? You didn't tell us that.
No, but we were all accused of burning down a village.
That's true. Forgot about that. I was too concerned with the murder part.
Oh, well, you know, fire's minor, ain't it?
Maybe for a tiefling.
It's a little rude.
You don't get hurt by fire compared to the rest of us. That's not rude. It's just fact.
It's a little rude.
A little rude. Okay. Let's, Newt's gonna go downstairs, and she's going to walk up to the barkeep and be like, "Hey, I'm having some trouble remembering. My friends and I were just talking, and we could not remember. What's the name of that got burnt down recently?"
You mean the village that was attacked?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just can't remember.
Euro. That's what it was called.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. I go back up to the room.
Okay.
Guys, the village that was burnt down was called Euro.
Do I recognize that name?
Tiny and Purse. This name does ring a bell, but you don't know why.
Alright. Purse doesn't mention that to anyone.
Neither does Tiny.
So should we head over?
Well, if we were accused of burning it down, I think we should figure out what happened so we can clear our names and stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't like we're gonna learn anything sitting on our asses here.
Where is it on the map, Anna? Like in relation to us?
West.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about we end here for today?
Alright.
That seems like
Ooh, for session.
Oh boy.
hey, first session.
I hope that was okay.
Yay!
It was kind of chaotic and all over the place.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's really not surprising at this point.
We kept taking a lot of breaks.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
No, it's cool. We got to start early. But yeah, start.
Open it. Oh my gosh.
I like genuinely, I already am like, ooh, I want to draw
Yeah.
this.
I know.
And yeah, I guess we have to do a closing. So that's
Oh.
something.
Follow
What was
me.
the most iconic quote?
What was the most iconic quote?
That's a good question.
Look at our. Have we been
Physically omnivorous, morally vegetarian.
Vega, you win for today.
It is done.
That's our closing.
Yeah. So follow our channel for the next session. Check out our website.
We
We
have
have
a
a Tumblr
Oh yeah.
at
Yeah.
realmofishine.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Geometric Mistakes on a bunch of social media.
Patreon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we have a fan.
Yeah.
There'll be info probably in the description.
And Purse's letters might be on Patreon, maybe.
Yeah.
Follow
So-
me. Follow me, Hannah, on Twitter.
At what?
At Nanteater. That is NANTTEATER.
You can follow me on Tumblr at Feywild-Nonbinary.
You can find me on a bunch of shit, and I don't know what to put. So Instagram, Sky1224, SKA1224.
Alright, and
Links in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. It's on our Tumblr, Realm of Lifeshine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check us out.
and we'll see you guys next week, I guess.
Hello.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.